All right. Doop, doop, doop. So this is the Ready Player Me avatar platform. Um, I have already made an avatar and uploaded it to a couple of places, but basically the way this works is it's a quick way to just get an avatar kind of customized for you specifically. Let's see, let me create another one. Bing, that's me. I couldn't find it. I tried. But this is the side quest logo and stuff on it. You can, let's see, let me just create a new one. A little bit. Yeah, the hub and 2021.3 just came out. So this will let you actually create an avatar through a selfie image from your webcam if you so choose. It does a pretty good job. Well, it did for me, anyways. I don't know what your results may vary. See, there's actually a good blog post on how they customize the avatar face through an image. It's actually more in depth than you would think. But yeah, I mean, it gives you different skin tones. You can customize your face. Here. They have different face shapes. Not a whole lot. You don't have slider bars that you can adjust or anything like that. There's just different kind of presets that you can choose. This is what it will go through for your selfie picture to kind of match up the right face pieces for your particular face. I guess their big feature here is the different clothing. They are partnering with various like real world companies and fashion labels to create different avatar pieces. It's actually a whole costume here. You can't mix and match just yet. Oh, that's a new one. They've partnered with who else do they partner with? They've got an Adidas partnership that just went live Friday, I guess today, this morning. And I guess I can show that maybe. There is another one. Yeah, there's the New Balance stuff. They're adding stuff all the time. I think it's also gender-based as well, which is unfortunate. Most of them should be in both, but the avatars themselves are a little bit different. It is, and that they can talk that out pretty easily. But when you're dealing with the actual animations, the actual skeletons are actually different for male and female avatars. So that's something to keep in mind. Yeah. This is one of their early ones. This is from RTFKT, which I guess is a sneaker brand.
Feel like
Could be.
expensive gamers.
Yeah, another feature they do have is you can link up NFTs with this. So with they have a CryptoPunk avatar that if you have a CryptoPunk in your wallet and you sync it up through MetaMask, you'll get a special avatar that only an owner can get. They also teamed up with deadmau5. You'll see on the homepage. Fine. I don't want to say that. The giant mouse head thing. This is an NFT thing as well. They have all kinds of customizable ones that you can buy for way too much money and link up with your avatar and show that as well. And they have more. They'll be releasing actual creator tools later this year, so you can make your own clothing and accessories. Because not having like cat ears in here is a crime. Yeah.
I gotta make sure I don't say that. Yeah, some people won't be dragons.
Yeah, the issue is also here, like with hats and stuff, it changes your hair as well, which is not ideal. It's actually less than ideal. They probably could, but if they did that, then the files get exponentially huger. So the way this works is you basically have a URL that they spit out for you here. So here, when you save it, it will spit you out a URL, and this is what you actually download in your game. This makes it kind of tough for VR as well. I guess I gotta do the here. So you can straight up just download. It's a GLB file, which is the OpenGL file format. There's a GLB and GLTF that's like a JSON format, but this is just a straight binary. You can import this into Unity or Blender or whatever. Yeah. And you get just this whole avatar. You'll also get the textures as well. I think by default, each piece is actually a separate mesh. I think they may have just changed it, so it's... No. Well, no, it doesn't come with a rig. For this right here, yes, this is just a model, no animation. But if you have the SDK, I'll show you here in a second, they do have that rigged up in Unity. Huh? Mm-mm. You can convert it, yeah. Yeah, you can throw this into Blender. It's a GLB file format. Blender will support it. So you can throw it in Blender and then export it out wherever. Yeah, Unity will. There's a GLTF converter that comes with the SDK that will convert this into FBX. So.
Oh, I see.
It shifted slowly.
Yeah.
A little bit. But I think it's probably just the frame rate on my laptop is probably chugging right now. That's just more data to download. But what people have been doing is uploading the GLB file to Mixamo and then exporting that out, and that just basically rigs it. Oh, yeah.
Not really. Like, I tried, like, some files.
Like, any, I guess...
You can't be like, they can be like OBJ.
Yeah, no, I get that. Like,
GOB.
GOB.
Yeah.
You can do like any standard.
So these are some of the apps that you can actually that is supporting Ready Player Me. Big one is probably VR Chat, probably the biggest one. Nemesis, I have not heard of this one, but this one they just added this last week, I think.
Is that Ready Player Me's kind of like VR chat type thing?
No,
Is it like
no. Ready Player Me only does the avatar stuff. They don't have an actual world.
Is that like a fighting game or something?
No, it's a virtual world. Yeah, we can watch the dad.
But since you called it Nemesis, I guess it's supposed to be the Nemesis of real life or something, I guess.
So on the web, you can have your avatar creator directly show up like in an iframe.
But that is just an anti-name, though.
That sounds pretty like serious.
Yeah. And there's a bunch of like virtual meeting room stuff in here as well that they support. I think Immersed is a virtual meeting room, meeting VR. Live here is for not augmented reality, but mixed reality. So when you are streaming VR, like through Twitch or whatever, you can show your avatar instead of your actual body, like on a green screen.
So that's a live stream.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, they were partnered with. They did a lot of work with Beat Saber early on. So a lot of like the Beat Saber YouTubers use Live to.
So when they have like those little streams, they have the like real person like doing things. Oh,
Yeah, that's usually will probably be this program here, and instead of being yourself, you could be an actual character as well. Yeah. Somnium is another bigger one, more ambitious project, I should say. That I could never get it to load on this laptop, but it is also a virtual world, but it is more. You can create your own spaces in here and kind of run it yourself, kind of like how Facebook Horizons kind of is. Yeah, VR chat. You can make rooms and stuff there as well, and Rec Room. Apparently, I didn't realize that until recently. They have a whole in-game economy in that. Yeah, I mean it's the same with VR chat as well, but.
oh gosh.
So when you actually want to connect your avatar to another app, you'll just click your connect avatar here. It will chug for a little bit, tell you you're connected, and then you can just go to the app and change your avatar. I don't know if this is probably not going to work. We can try new tab. Maybe. We'll let that go for a little bit. Um, we can try, and there's a lot. There's a lot of apps that can support this. It's just when you see the actual SDK, it's like one function to download your thing. Eighth Wall, they just got bought by Niantic. Yeah, they just released a virtual pet thing. I'm not sure what that's going to be about.
The Harry Potter thing.
Yeah.
Pokemon Clone Factory.
Oh, there's more. Sorry, it's my friend's startup.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Dylan. Well, it was Dylan and six, and then six left. But we were both in the same office launch pad.
What is it? What is it? Ready Player Me doing with this? Because yours is it's like a smartwatch kind of thing, right?
Yeah, it counts for your burn, but I know they're working on their own experiences. I can see it for probably people who are streaming. I guess they'll use more with their avatars. Like, they'll play experiences and they'll share their burn and what's happening to their avatars like that.
Huh.
That's my guess. Because you can't create you can account with people like that. So they're expanding.
Yeah. Paradise.
Oh, I don't have this. I don't have this installed.
I'm still trying to figure out what Ingress is.
I'll have to come back to that. Ingress was awesome.
Oh yeah, that was like what
That was their first thing.
Yeah, I heard about it and Isabel was playing it while I was in college. I was like, yo, this sounds interesting.
It is really cool. It's just Pokemon Go, but with like a cyberpunk stuff in it. All right. So yeah, this is the wardrobe is where you connect your MetaMask wallet, and if you have any like cool special NFTs, you get in the Cool Kid Club. So let's hop over to the developer docs. So in here, you can apply to become a partner with Ready Player Me. They will give you your own subdomain, which is what you can use to load up your own avatars in your web app. Really, doesn't quite work in VR, unfortunately, because Unity's web browser, embedded web browser thing, got removed, I think. But we did, and we can go to, I mean, it's the same thing. Memphis Game Developers, Ready Player Me. I think. Yeah. So yeah, here is how you would make like a new avatar. You would choose whatever you want. You can take a photo. I've done that already, so I don't need to make a new one. But when you get through with all this, you can, it'll output another URL link, and then that is what you would pass into your game in order to download. Which I did here. Here. So this is supposed to, yeah, I gotta sign in. So if you already have a Ready Player Me account, you can sign in. It will, it's supposed to, crud. It's annoying. They don't actually have an account system. At least not a password system. So every time you want to log in, you have to give them your email address. They send you a one-time password, remember the cookies because I've already logged in on this computer. Activation code. And you can choose a dude and pink. This is actually from the starter set, the third-person character controller starter set. I need to change the mouse sensitivity. So that, well, I made this, but the scene is a sample asset. But I mean, can be done in Pro Builder pretty quickly. Yeah, I mean, it's just a little obstacle course that you can, yeah, just to test your controller. But mouse sensitivity is way too high. And I thought so, but apparently mouse controls don't work in WebGL. So I'd have to build it out into an APK, but I don't know. There should be a way to get that to work, but this was not a mobile talk. Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's the look button, the one with the eye.
That's the camera view, I think. So you can have it locked behind the character instead of right now it's mouse control, which is not ideal. Anyways, so I'll show you how I actually did this. Get that. So when you have your own subdomain that they give you, you have different specifications that you can set up for this. You can have full body avatars or half body avatars. So the half body avatars are kind of for VR, quote unquote, because they don't have feet. Yeah. I don't like this. I like full body avatars. You can just use IK for your feet. But this comes with a little head and two hands as well. The face itself is not rigged. I think the eyes are rigged, but like the mouth and whatnot there's no bones for that. So what they do is they have blend shapes for your facial expressions, which I believe the Oculus avatar thing can do for lip syncing with your microphone.
Oh yeah, the VR play.
Yeah. And the full body avatars is what I was using. This one it doesn't come with a rig, but you can rig them up pretty easily. Right now, for these configuration settings, you have to message them directly to like change the background and whatnot here, and to get change between full body and half body. They'll have a dashboard set up here in the near future where you can change all this stuff yourself. These are all the blend shapes that are set up for it. So you have your visemes for your mouth and blinking and cheek stuff. They don't have level of detail for the model set up just yet. They said that they're looking into doing something like this, but level of detail is hard to download all that data, because right now these avatar files are hosted on Cloudflare, I think. It might be on AWS buckets, but they want to keep their bandwidth low as possible since no one's actually paying for this stuff yet. The textures, they are atlased. I think they're atlas by default. So you'll need to keep that in mind if you're modifying them, like at runtime. A couple of people on the Discord channel have made it so you can customize like your t-shirt, so you can put like custom logos and stuff on it. But that's just modifying the texture, you know, at runtime. Okay, so the actual SDK here, this is for Unity. There's one for Unreal 4. It does work with Unreal 5. You just have to update the GLTF importer for Unreal 5. But folks have had pretty good luck with that. When you download, does it have the downloader here? It doesn't, but it just takes you to, it's hosted on a Google Drive right now. So I'll just open it up here. This is in the newest version of Unity, 2021.3. The only difference between the older versions is the newer versions of Unity, I think it's 2020.7, comes with JSON.NET. So that's what it's using JSON to parse some of the avatar data. I should have opened this before the talk. And it does show you how to upload into Mixamo in order to animate. So, where's my scene? I tried to get this set up with multiplayer, but WebGL doesn't play nicely with netcode. All right, so here is our avatar loader. And this is probably the simplest thing you can actually do with this. The namespace is just Ready Player Me. You'll just need a new avatar loader, and you just call load avatar. And when you call load avatar, you give it this is the upfront is where it's hosted, but this is the GLB file that you get from the website, and that's it. When you call this will actually load up your character. In Unity, what this will do is I have it set up where you can just call load avatar. It loads the hard-coded one I have, which is the one that we just made. Where did he go? Oh, crap. He loads up at 000. He should. Why did he not? Uh-oh. Oh, crud. Maybe I broke it. a second. So when you upload the SDK package, what installs here is these plugins, and it will give you the GLTF utility, which is what will convert the GLB into the FBX. You'll get Newton JSoft and the Ready Player Me, the actual source code here. You also have this web view, which is what you can use on mobile in order to set up everything like in-app without having to go to a separate browser. Hey, there we go. What? Oh, I see. What I do is, I forgot I set this up. So what I actually do is I have, I download this GLB file. It doesn't have an animator, but it doesn't have any of the other scripts on it to actually like move the character around. If we just hit play here, you'll see it just kind of has this this walking animation, if this works. Yeah. Because that's just the avatar, the controller that's set up here. It's just this basic looping, talking animation here. But what is supposed to happen is it, why is that disabled? I don't know why I got disabled. Anyways, what's supposed to happen is it downloads this avatar, and then it will swap the mesh and the materials. It will swap these materials, or this material, and this mesh onto the third-person avatar prefab here that I have set up. And then I disable the avatar. I could just destroy it because I don't need it anymore. But that's one way to actually get all your scripts and stuff set up on it. The other way to actually do it is to go into your actual avatar loader. So when you actually call load avatar here, this has a series of callbacks. So you first give it a URL, then once it gets downloaded, you have this on avatar imported callback that you can do things after it's been imported, and then you have on avatar loaded, you can do more things here to get set up. And if we look in the actual, maybe, plugins, scripts, the actual loader, maybe loader base, I think is actually what we need. You can see it will load in the avatars for the different male or female, depending on what the metadata actually is, because you pull down the metadata with the avatar itself. And the metadata has, actually, I think it only has whether it's full body or half body and whether it's male or female. So you know which avatar meshes to actually goes with it. This will also build out your rigging, so it'll put all the bones where they need to be. And your textures, which I think this may have been changed recently. But you could hook into here and load in like your character controller scripts or whatnot. I did this for VR as well. And basically I have, you might be able to pull it up. but I basically have a VR rig here that will download the avatar, swap out its meshes and textures, and then map it to your actual head and hands. And yeah, that's basically all you have to do to get an avatar in. You don't have to do much of anything in the actual loading script. I just have right now in the on avatar loaded, it just sets the avatar to deactivate. I could delete it right here, but for testing, I just keep it deactivated. And then here on avatar loaded, this is where I swap out the renderers and I swap out the material in the mesh. When this was separate into different meshes and materials, I just loop through them all. I think currently it's just one mesh and one material, so I don't even have to do a loop here.
You need to write the script?
Yeah, this script I had to write. The other script did not.
Do you like copy it or just like?
This one? This one I just wrote it. I mean, it's just getting the skin mesh renderer, looping through the renderers, and then just having the shared mesh, which is the actual avatar here, with the new one that's actually on this this character. I don't know why this doesn't work. I've set it to destroy said avatar, but it doesn't. I don't know why. What? No. So, that's really it for Ready Player Me. Did anybody have any questions on that? See if Selenium ever loaded. No.
You're not working?
No. I wonder if it got for Somnium? Probably. I mean, there's the actual web page. So this also has a Unity SDK. It's VR compatible. It's got a whole economy thing they've got going on.
I just thought it was kind of cool, but okay.
I don't know. Smell their faces. Like
No, those are Cinti assets. I don't know. I don't think that's what the actual in-game stuff looks like. But again, it's just all Unity based. It doesn't do anything super fancy. It could be. Let's see. Show this. Okay. Yeah.
try that once. Just
Somebody ready to tell you?
no.
I got it set up at home. It's not that big of an issue. And make sure you got like gigabit Wi-Fi. You probably need to an actual Wi-Fi router.
What is that?
This?
Sandbox.
Somnium. It's I think it's an open world sandbox thing. I think it's more sandbox than open world. I don't know. It's one of the more polished ones, I'll say. Maybe not popular. I don't know if anyone's actually logged into it.
What's the popular one that is just so bad?
It'd be VR
VR
chat.
chat is just bad.
People love it.
Yeah. VR chat and Rec Room are the bigger ones. Roblox.
Bro.
Yeah.
It's like I haven't used Roblox, but they're doing a lot of interesting stuff. Have you seen
Yeah. Yeah, they've got VR support.
They have it open now.
The hell, why is she green?
Arcade. I should give up for Roblox.
I mean, Roblox has been around for like a decade. No, they've always been just Roblox.
Yo, when I first saw Roblox, I was like, what is this Minecraft clone?
Yeah.
And like, apparently I got like in real big trouble by saying like, I thought it was a Roblox Minecraft clone. And
think-
they're like, kids like, what do you mean?
I mean, I think Roblox was first.
I couldn't tell. I just saw like the ad on it when I was like at school.
Okay, so this is another one of the kind of the avatar systems here. This one is Taffy. They are from Daz 3D. You might or might not know about them. They do 3D character stuff. Nope, that's not gonna work. Yeah, Daz is actually really cool. But they kind of split and then reformed. They're now like Taffy Inc. now owns Daz 3D, which is weird, but show you their website. You can, yeah. I don't think it's a partnership, but
I think you think of
they've apparently been partnering with a lot of like NFT stuff as well. But I can't get into their actual SDK here, which is similar to Ready Player Me, but they wouldn't let me in. It's literally Daz. It's literally Daz 3D. This character here is Genesis 8, but they have they sell it on the asset store. I guess it's on the asset store as well. It is just literally their content, but in the asset store. Here it's that's not what I want to do at all. I guess I'm going away. So here you have your basic base models. You have clothing options, hair options, and these are all just Dash 3D assets that they've optimized for game engines. You don't have to if you buy like direct from Dash 3D in their marketplace, you'd have to buy a like interactive license for it. which is like $100 extra or something like that. They may have changed that since I last actually looked at it. I still don't know why she's green. But this has a ton of blend shapes that you can. I'm actually going to show a little bit of that. Actually, I want to fix this. Why are you green? Daz. All right. I guess. I don't know. I have no idea why this is green. No, it's not green on my computer.
Wait, are the lips?
Wait, so it's green on, but it's not green on your computer.
No, on my desktop computer.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why this particular shader is turning everything green. I don't know.
I do not like theirs. I don't know. It was just everything was kind of slow.
It's super high polygon stuff. These are a lot better. Not a whole lot better, but
I was just really used to these. But do they got like the mouth movement there?
yep.
For theirs?
Yep. So here I can show you the. This is rigged up using the Unity Animator. So these are all the bones in the face. So like all of those can move. They all have blend shapes for moving them around. Yeah. We can. So if you go back here I've got a script here that will catalog all of your blend shapes and move them around. So you have things like arm size. So each element here, each submesh is its own object that has its own blend shapes as well. That's why these things are so huge and why it's so slow sometimes. They're all rigged up. They all have their own blend shapes as well. So you have to kind of be careful, probably having whatever the 168 blend shapes here might be overboard. But I just wanted to see what all the different options you have here. This is just some I've grabbed at random. They have emotion blend shapes here. So they generally go from 0 to 1. It's kind of how they're supposed to work. I bumped it up to 2 just to see what would happen actually. And it works. You can combine them if you have, wanted some. There's happy. That's way too big. So this would be normal as like a 0.1. And then I bumped up to 2. Not that bad. But you can also combine them for happy and fierce. But it also has the visemes here as well. So if you wanted to do, lip syncing and stuff, that works there too. So to actually build out this particular model, this is all done in Editor, which does make in-game avatars a bit tricky. Where is it? So they come in bundles of characters, clothing, and morphs. I've only got 2 characters here so far. I'm not going to drag them in right now because they take a while. But when you create a character, you can add clothing to this character and also add additional morphs as well. So here is clothing. So for this particular character, I've added in the shirt, the jacket, the pants, the boots, and the hair. One of these is the hair. And then these are the additional morphs that you can add into it. All of the morphs are here. There. So there's a crap ton. This is just for the body. All of these morphs. And then there's face and emotions here. You saw the bones that could be affected here, and also some miscellaneous stuff for propagating other morphs down through the body. When you actually make the, you can bake it all out here. Okay, here, back here. So here, when you bake it, you can tell it what, it has certain presets. So you can have, for desktops or low-end desktops or high-end mobile devices, that will decimate the models down for you. Then there's like the full shebang. So for this particular character model, it'd be like 200,000 polygons, which you might want for certain things if you're doing like screenshots or cutscene rendering and whatnot. That would probably what you would probably use that for. There's different decimation options as well. So you can decimate like the hair to be a bit separate from the skin. You might not want to decimate the skin for the character because that looks really janky. Or whatever. And then once you build and save the character, it just spits out this file here. For this, I added in the IK rig, which is what the actual VR stuff is actually rigged to, which I would love to show right now, but I can't. Maybe later. So, I have to. So, yeah, was there any questions on that part? This actually is tied into networking here. This dude here is a Ready Player Me female avatar that I have set up to download one of their demo avatars. I think this will actually play. Maybe. Well, it loads up anyways. So in here, what's supposed to happen when I start the host in the network manager, this might not actually work. Kind of worked. Yeah, I think I broke it. But what's supposed to happen is when you start the host, you'll spawn in as an avatar, and on your avatar, you would have the here. We're gonna have the game manager, network manager here. Here on my avatar manager, I'm hard coding it as a avatar URL. This is the same one that I got from the website for my character. It will load up this avatar as my network player. What you would do in a real game is have like a lobby scene where you could sign into Ready Player Me and then get your avatar and then pass it into the game. Or ideally, the game would just get it from Ready Player Me itself. Ouch. Stationary. Crud. Well, let's see if FTC. It's not letting me connect. Crap. All right. Let me do it through the phone. Please. So yeah, there's also a avatar loader here in your SDK that you can use for testing here. You can also, for actually VR, you can get a short code as well once you get an actual subdomain. And this should show an actual shorter, like 5-digit code that you can type in order to. So here's where you can just recustomize your stuff. Next thing. Okay, good. So this is a code that I can type in instead of typing in this whole long URL. Here. This should work. I'm gonna set that up as well. maybe. Hey. So right now, this is what I'm planning on using in VR, where you would just have the player go to your website, grab this code, and then type that in VR until they get something else working for that. Connect.
Sorry.
Maybe it's just something on their side.
Yeah, it's the reverse texture and this
The,
at least on the center.
Isn't it supposed to be tilted like that?
Like the whole logo is supposed to be tilted, but the white
They-
part in the logo is like
is there like a photo of that logo? Of,
It's just the side quest stuff.
yeah, but like
Yeah.
it's like misaligned.
I thought that was how it was supposed to be.
And it just bothering cats. So like, it's like,
It is connected.
it's not even.
Side quest. So side quest, if you don't know, is a third-party Oculus Quest store. So if you don't want to get your app approved by actual Facebook, you can sign up to here and have all kinds of experimental.
No, we need to look because that's the thing. It probably that particular thing.
This is the logo.
Yeah,
Yes.
but like
But I don't-
the white, so on the logo you have on the shirt has like a gray or like whatever that backdrop is, and then the white on top. The white on top is like
Yeah.
what? Yeah,
Huh.
they just might have made a mistake with the texture and it's like, oh, well, we're gonna slap this on here. Here we go.
Let's see. Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it should be just a stamp. It should not be. I guess it should not be that hard to line them up.
I guess they just like, you know what? We're gonna,
F
like-
it.
Yeah,
Nobody got time for this. So I you screw my paycheck watching me this time. And nobody is saying nothing.
All right. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, I guess we can just call it there. I don't know when the rain's supposed to start here. Yeah, it's supposed to rain tonight. Sure.
Oh gosh. I was like almost ending too.
Oh, that's like, well, that's one of those things. Is it won't rain until 2 a.m.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It is FTC Conf. Oh, it's FedEx. What? Hang on. I might get this to work after all. And yes, please eat some donuts.
Huh. Yeah. And your name is David, right? Okay. We like, do you go to school? CPU?
Cool.
Ooh. No, you work for outside?
Oh, no,
Oh, okay. Do you know Dr. Farraby? Okay. And your name is Hubert? You? Okay. So you do.
I just, well, right now I'm just working on Operation Hard Doorstop. The FPS is coming out as a single player right now on screen.
What's called name?
Operation Hard Doorstop, so FPS, they're aiming at areas, advanced security. Yes, like Hundred Gun Squad, stuff like that. And I'm gonna program for that. I'm going to 3D art for it.
Like 3D art in terms of environments and characters.
No, I had done some textures. Yeah, got a lot of things. Got a lot of things that he's doing.
Are you substance painter?
Yeah, yeah, that's what I do.
Do you have a website?
No, I don't. I just use architect.
That's a website. I know it's a thing. But, there's a web outlet.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I don't know, I'm a weird generalist right now.
So you just do anything?
So, 3D assets, like currently a lot of patient art stuff, AR filters, there's a lot of sparkly art, and Lens Studio. I'm a certified Snapchat creator.
Oh.
So like I have Lens Studio, sparkly art. I just opened up the TikTok. I think it wasn't big and now it's not big anymore. But yeah, just some basic 3D models. But when I was in grad school, I was like towards the tail end, so I was trying to make my characters. ZBrush, Blender 240, a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I just really just got back into Blender. I haven't been in 3D model in a while. So it's been like very refreshing just coming back.
Well, they get a lot of money.
Yo, like somebody who like just care about people, poor people, and then just wanna.
Well, I mean, like Epic and stuff has given to the Blender Foundation. Oh, connect.
There's still Adobe's 3D model area. It's in like a very they're still working on it, but that's supposed to be like a sculpting software. It's gonna be like ZBrush, I guess.
I might watch this like documentary on like Pixar where they were talking about like how each movie they made like a new technology.
Yeah.
That was interesting. I was like, yo, so this wasn't created. So they were like, oh gosh, we had to really make all this.
Oh, it's still not working. Boo. I'm mad.
Yeah, I'm working on trying to get the code done, code for the spherical terrain and everything. It has to couple with the navish and get any characters on it. And I've been trying to build it for
What do you mean you haven't like followed like
you
for?
can use the terrain on the navish. You gotta build your own like navish.
Yeah, Unity terrain doesn't play nice with nav mesh.
If we have to do air terrain, you can
Hugh Bradley?
keep going.
Hugh Bradley.
Oh,
I'm trying to write a game about bots because I've been seeing a lot of multiplayer. It's hard to get people past like before. I've noticed like 30. Yes, man. And 30 players. So I'm trying to focus on bots until players start to finish the game and then run it by itself. So I'm hoping to get some help. And some people like to try and help.
what do you like being help with?
Code.
Just
Or
help.
they like, I'm trying to make a scene out of it instead of just making
It's a nice illustration. There's no
VR Pong. All right. Okay, so yeah, that's basically it. And I guess we will stop the stream. It's been an hour.
Did you start mostly with digital paint, or did you do like logos with Flex prior?
Oh no, I just started out on what was the full cell, and then I started posting on Polycount, and everything from Polycount, and got me a job.
Hi, Trish.
But,
Oh,
You gotta sign off. They